Yo, it's your boy Dan. So today I'm gonna be reviewing Backstreet Boys' Millennium. Now, growing up, this was probably my favorite album ever, and it might still be. Now, this album came out in 1999. This was the height of the whole pop era, so this is one of the greatest pop albums ever. Now, I grew up listening to this CD, so this obviously holds some kind of special place in my heart. I can always remember myself being a little kid and having this loud in my room. I mean, this album is what really got me into these guys. This is definitely Backstreet Boys' biggest album. They had some of the biggest hits on this, and I mean, everyone will always remember this album and around this time. I mean, let's get real. When you picture Backstreet Boys, you picture them looking like that. And I mean, this album broke records. Their biggest song to date is on that album. It's just where it's at with them. 1999 was a great year for them. Now let's start this off, shall we? This is going to be my personal review. I'm going to give my thoughts and feelings on each song and how I feel about the album. Alright, so the first track is "And that makes you larger than life." Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so this song was written by Max Martin, a few other people, and Brian Luttrell. This song is basically a shout out to the fans. Now this has got to be like the best intro song ever. It's just awesome. It's upbeat. It's very energetic. You listen to the song when you go for a run. If that makes sense. I like the whole pop rock feel mixed with the great vocal harmonies and great vocals. There's I did a tutorial on it. I missed out on one thing. I did some effects in Audacity, and I ended up figuring out that there was a type of bass note, which is basically the melody in a bass voice. If you go to the part where the music stops close to the end, you can kind of hear it. So it's kind of like, "All you people, can't you see, can't you see?" But it's not very clear. They don't perform it that way live. This song really gets you on your feet, makes you want to move, and there's a great part where they have a vocal harmony breakdown, which is awesome, and it's just a freaking awesome song, and it was a great performance when I saw it live. Okay, now let's talk about the music video. The music video cost them like over $1 million to make. I'm pretty sure it broke records for most expensive video, but I think another video beat it, and they're all in like a spaceship and all that, and like a space station type of thing. They got a whole bunch of things going on, and there's a war. That's like the coolest music video ever. And then there's like an intense dance sequence, and the graphics, like the music video is pretty sick. It's one of my favorite music videos. It's pretty badass. Okay, so out of 10, I give this a freaking 10. Like, it's such a good opener, and it's just a really great song. And the only bad thing I could say about it is I really wish that the vocals and the vocal harmonies were really brought out and were louder at the whole vocal harmony breakdown section, because it was a little too quiet for my liking. I really wish it was really brought out. I also did a video on that. Go look for it. Yeah, that's right, go look for it. I'll put a link in the description if I can remember after making all this. Out of 10, I give this song a freaking 10. Okay, the next song's a song that everybody knows. It's the song that everyone will remember from these guys. "I want it that way." It's their biggest song ever, and it's probably one of the most popular songs of the 90s. Written by Max Martin and a few other people. Now, Backstreet Boys claim that this song doesn't really make much sense, and I guess that's kind of funny. Now, I truly hold a special place for this in my heart, because this song is what made me love Backstreet Boys. I remember being like 5 years old on the school bus and hearing it for the first time, and I was like, man, this song is great. It's got nice vocals and all that. Even as a child, I always fancied songs with nice vocals and vocal harmonies in it. And I remember that day. And all the big kids were singing it in the back, so I thought, man, these guys must be super cool. And ever since then, I've been a fan of theirs. 1999. Now, I freaking love this song. Everybody loves this song. If you're a BSB fan, you love this song. Even if you hate BSB, you kind of jam out to this song too. It's just a great pop song. It's got easy flow to it. And I mean, I love this song not just because it's BSB's biggest song, but I love it for like specific reasons. Now, the slow start is really awesome. It's kind of like it's about to build to an epicness, if that makes sense. And Brian's voice, I don't think has been more clear in this song. His voice is so freaking clear, it's like a miracle. Now next to Nick's part, it has the most perfect build-up ever, and I like how he doesn't soften his voice at all. There's gotta be a word for it. He uses his chest voice very nicely. It really brings it out. It that way. He didn't like soften his voice like that. He full on went that way. Like a really nice build up to the chorus, which I really like. It's almost like telling a story almost, and then moving on to AJ. His is a little bit softer. It's kind of like, oh, okay, we've built into the song, and I'm doing it a little smoother now, and this is what I'm talking about. And his part's great as well. Kevin's part is really nice also. Howie's part is awesome. I love Howie's part. I don't think Howie has ever sang better than that. And I mean that as a compliment. And the vocals are great. There's some nice belting notes in it, which is always awesome and epic. And you'll always remember them. It's got nice harmonies, and the finish is just... It's freaking flawless. AJ's finish, it's very nice. It that way. It's beautiful. It's freaking beautiful. Music video. This song is a music video. I like how it doesn't have a story or nothing. It's just the dudes chilling out in an airport and walking around doing their thing. It really feels relaxed, and it's a great way to like fall into the song. This might sound really weird, but I like the way they look in this video. Nick Carter's hairdo is like flawless and precise. And AJ looks pretty sick in his hats. He don't wear hats like that anymore. I mean, he still wears hats, but he doesn't wear those hats. Those were classic hats. And you can also find this music video in that Arthur movie. I mean, Arthur and Backstreet Boys. That's just a chunk of my childhood in one movie. So I give this song a flippin' 10. I mean, everyone will remember this song. This is the Backstreet song. Everyone's solos were just perfect, and the song is just great. And everybody gets a solo, which is another plus. Anyway, let's move on to the next one, which is Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely. Written by Max Martin once again. This song is a slower song. It's a bit of a sad song. Okay, this song is great. It starts off with like a tiny bit of the chorus to show me the meaning of being lonely, and they show off the nice harmonies that we're about to hear later on. I love that, especially live when the harmonies are brought out a lot more. The song's good. Everybody gets a solo, which is nice. Everybody's solo is nice, and the harmonies are very nice. I also did a video on this. There's more than meets the ear when it comes to this song. I really love this song because there's a nice bass harmony. Now this is the difference between NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, is that NSYNC had a full-time bass, which Kevin would mix around with baritone and other type of vocals. But in this song, they have a nice bass in this song, and it really makes a song sound intense. Just the harmonies are really nice in this song. I always consider this the best Backstreet Boys song ever. It's got great vocals, great vocal harmonies. The harmonies are really good, and some of them are a little more complicated than you think. There's even more than 5 vocals in this song, so as you can tell, the vocals are pretty fat. There's a bass harmony, which is awesome. There's some nice belting notes. The end is very epic. They have some extra background vocals. It's really well written, and it's just a beautiful song. I always consider it the best Backstreet Boys song. To me, in my personal opinion, it's probably one of the most impressive songs that they have. The only thing they don't really have in this is a nice vocal harmony breakdown, but this song's a little bit too serious for that type of thing, I think. Okay, let's talk about the music video. The music video, it's kind of weird to it's kind of hard to describe. I don't know if it's a little bit abstract. I don't know if we can consider it like that, but if you've seen it, it's kind of like sad and everything's kind of gray. It's almost in black and white. It's more like it's really like pale tinted. I think it's an epic video. A I like how they all come together in the street at the end and sing together. Man, I want to sing in the street like that. It's freaking awesome. And there's like no one in the street, it's just them. And there's like, it's freaking steam and all that flying all over the place. I don't know, it's pretty epic. And then they walk into this desert and they end the song. Something missing in my heart is like me. Anyway, yeah, it's a badass video. It's very appropriate for that type of song. And yeah, it's just, I give this song another 10. 3 10s in a row. This is looking good, people. It's looking freaking good. I mean, I don't call this my favorite album for nothing. Okay, the next song is It's Gotta Be You, all the way. Okay, this song is not one of my favorites on the album. It's not like I don't like it, it's just not one of my favorites. It's got nice vocals in it. That's what I'm going to say about that. It's got nice vocals in it. I really like Brian's parts at the end. And you know, can't see the world I'm walking through 'cause of you, yeah. And now he holds that note for a while. It's pretty fancy, pretty fancy. So it's got great vocals. There's nice harmonies in there. And out of 10, I give this song a 6. Also written by Martin. I guess this is giving us a good clue that this guy is good at making songs. The next song is Do open up your heart to me, and say what's on your mind. I know that we 'cause I need you tonight. I need you right now. And I know deep within my heart, doesn't matter if it's wrong or right, I really need you tonight. Okay, so Nick Carter sings pretty much everything in this song. This song was written by a dude named Andrew From, not entirely sure how to pronounce that. Originally the lyrics was, 'cause I see heaven in your eyes. I'm not entirely sure why they changed it, but I kinda like I Need You Tonight better. It makes more sense. It's a nice ballad. I really like the ending when the rest of the boys come in and harmonize with him. The sound was really good. The vocal harmony sound they brought in, it made it sound epic. There's a lot of lowness to it, so I'm gonna guess there's a lot of low harmony to this song. It really shows off Nick's voice and his singing capability. The vocal performance in this song is nice, and that's all I gotta say about it. Out of 10, I give this song a nice, shiny 8. The Rock says, take that 8, shine it up real nice, turn that some B sideways, and anyone who can finish that sentence, you win. Next song is Don't Want You Back, 'cause you're no good for me, I know. That's all I can say, don't want you back. Don't Want You Back. I think this is a crowd favorite because they always like to perform this song. I mean, they performed it when I went to the concert a few days ago. This is an epic song. Every album always has to have some type of attitude epic song, like a harder song. I heard AJ say once that this is his favorite song. I don't know if that changed because they have a lot more albums now. But, yeah. Sorry, that was just me trying to do a quick harmony test to that. I wasn't really trying that much. I kind of missed the point. And I didn't have any beats to go along with. Anyway, I like Don't Want You Back. It's a pretty nice song. Not everybody gets a solo in this. There's really great vocals in this again. I mean, they have some good height in this song. They really show their vocal capability. They really have some nice belting notes in this. I mean, it's just great song after great song. Sorry for stuttering there. I really enjoy Brian's beltingness, the whole Don't Want You Back, no. Of course, I'm falsettoing that because I'm not prepared to scream, but it's very nice. It's a pretty epic song, full of the Backstreet sound. No complaints. Out of 10, I give this one another shiny 8. The next song is Don't Wanna Lose You Now, Baby. I know we can win this. Don't wanna lose you now. No, no, no. Another one by Martin. This was one of my favorite songs growing up on this album. I always liked this song. It's got great vocals again. It's got the classic harmonies. Nice Backstreet sound. Don't know what else to say. It's a decent song. Out of 10, I give it an 8. Next song is I'll Be the One. I'll be the one. The One. I always liked this song when I was a young boy too. Growing up listening to this CD. Also written by Martin, but also Brian as well. It was good to hear that one of the boys got a chance to write on the songs. Once again, another great pop song with decent vocals, decent harmonies. I mean, what can I say? It's a pretty nice song. I give this one, I gotta give it more than an 8 because I really like this song. I'll give it like a, I want to give this song like an 8.5 or something. Let's give it like an 8.9, something like that. I mean, it's kind of a catchy tune. It's nice and easy to listen to. It's got the BSB sound, the nice harmonies. I mean, it's pretty nice. Okay, the next song is The Words to Say, the road to take, to find a way back to your heart. Back to Your Heart. Also did a video on this. Go look for it. Or if I put a link, probably won't remember. Too many links now. Anyway, this song was written by Kevin Richardson and a few other people. He wrote this song because he broke up with his girlfriend, and yeah, so that's why he wrote this song. But yeah, he actually married the girl that he wrote about, so I guess everything worked out in the end. I love this song. This song is awesome. They have great 5 vocals in this. The harmonies are nice. They got good background vocals. At the end, they have this whole other background vocal thing. I'm not entirely sure what terminology I could call that. I'm not entirely sure what that's called, but they have nice background vocals. The words are nice, and it's just a nice ballad, and I love it. It's easy to listen to. Out of 10, I give the song a 10. It's just nice. Next song is Spanish Eyes. There's a pain I've never been, and it comes from deep within, and it's telling me that I'm about to win first place. It's a pretty nice song. Nick, Brian, and Howie have solos in this. I guess it's a nice song to slow things down. I mean, there's a lot of background vocals in there, which are pretty nice. All harmonized. And it's a pretty decent song. Not much to say about it. Out of 10, I give this song a 7. Nothing too special, nothing too memorable, but it's a pretty decent song. And yeah, and I like the background vocals. Okay, moving on to the next one. Next song is No One Else Comes Close. Again, another slow song. I don't have that much to say about it. Again, it's another nice vocal song. Showing off some vocals here and there. Harmonies, I'm pretty sure there's some bass harmonies in there, which are always awesome. And yeah, it's just a nice, slow song. I mean, it's really nice, but it doesn't really do all that much for me. But it's still nice, so out of 10, I give this song a 7. Next song is The Perfect Fan. Brian Luttrell wrote this. Originally, it's supposed to be about a fan, but it ended up being about his mother. It's a great song, man. I remember seeing this song in this commercial about a kid who's not good at anything, and then he ends up finding something he's good at, and it's singing, and then he ends up singing this song in like a choir. So Brian's song was in a commercial. I don't know if anyone remembers that. Pretty sure it was back in the 90s when, I guess around the time the song came out. Type it up on Google, you'll find the commercial. I found it. Anyway, I love this song. It's great. The harmonies are great. There's a nice bass in there. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, they have a choir come in later. And it's a well-written song. I'm proud of Brian. It's a very well put together song. It's great. I don't think Nick was there for this song, because he doesn't sing at all. You don't hear any solos. Why would they have everyone sing, but no Nick? Usually, Nick sings very often, so I don't see why they wouldn't give him it. At the very end, you don't hear him sing either, where live they just kind of hand him one of the, "'Cause Mom, you always were." You give him one of those at the end. This song is beautiful. I love it.
You showed me when I was young just how to grow. You showed me.
Just listen to how epic that is. You showed me. Anyway, I love that song. I give that song a 10. Now I'm going to give my thoughts and opinion on this whole album. Now, I grew up on this album. So, I mean, if you're going to grow up listening to something, chances are you're going to love it and stick with it. Now, this has some of BSB's greatest, most well-known hits. I mean, it's just one of those albums. Only problem I have is that Backstreet Boys didn't write too much on this. Actually, I heard that they had written about 8 songs for this album, but with all the producers and stuff, only 2 of them actually made it on there. But I also heard that BSB had a lot more creative say on this album. I mean, what can I say? This album, it knows what it is. It's a pop album from the late 90s. I mean, it just has good songs on them. It has the Backstreet Boys sound. They have a lot of great vocals in it, a lot of great vocal harmonies in it, and it's just all around a good sound. And it's the 7th biggest selling album in Canada, and that's where I live. So I mean, what else can I say? It was a great showcase of vocals, there's a lot of nice harms in there, and just some good songs. And this album is what really got me into these guys, so I give this album a 10. I know I can pop this in the CD player and just have a good time with it. Anyway, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'd really love to know your opinion on this album. So, subscribers or anyone, please comment on this video and tell me what you think about it. And I know my videos aren't necessarily all about reviews and things, but if you're a BSB fan, check out my other vids if you feel like it. You'll probably like what you see. I may do another review soon. Anyway, peace and love and ice cream cake. God bless.